For many fathers, the path after divorce is a road marked by shadows. The absence of laughter in once busy rooms, the echo of footsteps in empty hallways, and the persistent ache left behind by dreams that unraveled too soon. It is a loneliness that carves deep, a silence that presses in with the weight of lost identity and broken promises. The world often expects men to weather this storm stoically, to rebuild quietly and swiftly. But beneath the facade of resilience, countless fathers are left wrestling with doubts that gnaw at their very sense of worth. Yet amid the quiet devastation, there exists a moment of grace that can mend even the most shattered of spirits. It is found in the gentle, unyielding grip of a daughter's hand, when she refuses to let go, even as the world urges both to move on. In that instant, all the pain, confusion, and doubt receded. The sting of rejection, the whispers of inadequacy, the fear of being forgotten, all are silenced by the wordless affirmation found in her touch. For her, he is not a failed partner or a figure diminished by circumstance. He is simply and profoundly Dad. This bond transcends the ordinary. It is a connection rooted not in obligation, but in pure, unwavering trust. While the world measures a man's value in achievements, accolades, or appearances, a daughter's love sees through to the heart. In her eyes, her father is not defined by his losses, but by his presence. His arms that comfort, his voice that soothes, his very existence that anchors her own. The simplicity of her need makes him essential again, and in being needed, he finds the strength to hope, to heal, and to rise each day. Psychologists speak of attachment theory, of the ways children depend on their parents. But for the father navigating the aftermath of divorce, this bond is more than emotional support. It is a lifeline thrown across the chasm of despair. The steady pressure of her fingers interlaced with his is a silent promise. You are not alone. You are wanted. You still matter. In a world that seems intent on diminishing him, her love is the counterforce that restores his dignity and sense of self. Consider the father who stands at the threshold of his apartment after returning from a weekend visit. The space is empty, save for the echoes of laughter now faded and the memories that linger like ghosts. In the quiet, doubt creeps in. Am I enough? Does my presence truly matter? But then, as if summoned by the force of his longing, his daughter rushes to him, her arms outstretched, her small hand finding his with certainty. She holds tight, refusing to let go, and in that moment, the emptiness is banished. She doesn't see his scars or count his failings. She only knows that her world is safe when he is near. This is a story lived by so many fathers, a narrative rarely spoken but deeply felt. The love of a daughter offers something no other relationship can, a haven untouched by betrayal, a loyalty undimmed by the complexities of adult life. Friends may come and go, romance may falter, but this bond is steadfast, a pure current running beneath all else. It is a love that does not negotiate, does not demand, does not measure, but simply is. As the years pass, fathers know that the time will come when their daughters will grow, when their hands will slip free and find new lives to embrace. The thought brings a bittersweet ache, a fear that the loneliness may one day return. Yet even as they prepare for this inevitability, they cherish every moment. The way her hand fits perfectly in theirs, the way her trust is offered so freely, the way her presence brings color to a world that once seemed gray. The healing power of a daughter's hand is profound. It tethers a father to hope, to meaning, to life itself. It assures him that, despite all that has been lost, he remains someone's hero. And in that knowledge, he finds the courage to face each day anew, grateful for the purest love he has ever known. For as long as she refuses to let go, he too will hold on, with all his heart.